Welcome to this unboxing of Flamecraft. It looks like a nice game. I know nothing about this game at all. A friend recommended it to me and I managed to get that as part of a bundle for volunteering. So that was quite nice. And I notice here it has a seal of excellence from the Dice Tower. So it must be a fairly good game to get that seal of excellence from then. Cutesy artwork on the front. Which sort of indicates the type of game it is. It's going to be that fun sort of game. We have dragons here eating kebabs, dancing around with a lantern there as well. And it looks like we'd go down an alley, maybe some shopping to buy some things. Everyone's got dragons. So Flamecraft, dragons everywhere. We've got potions, a cafe, a dragon up the top, Flamecraft. So flame, obviously, with regards to the dragons that are there. So let's have a look at the rest of the box just quickly. It's a game for 1 to 5 players. And again, nice little cutesy motif around the outside. Pink, orange. We have green down that side. And another sort of orange. What's that? Yeah, is that the same? Oh, baking, whoa. Earthquake, no, I just hit everything. Got to be a bit more careful when I do that. So a bit of a horseshoe there baking on the other side. Okay, sorry about that, earthquake people. Let's flip it over. This is throwing me a little bit as well. Let's flip that over. On the back here, we can see the setup, how it plays. Let's just bring that up a little bit closer. In a magical realm, a village awakes and artisan dragons make coffee and cakes. Okay, so let's have a look. This is the way the board is laid out when you play it, no doubt. These are the goodies components inside. I like the way they've said that. And some of the tokens, the dragon tokens. Want 5 of them there for 5 players, obviously. Let's take this shrink wrap off, open it up, see what we get in this box. That's what we're here for, the unboxing, just to see everything that's in the box. Down that side and down that side there. We can get rid of that bit of packaging and flip it over. I'll bring the top off carefully and cardboard on the inside there. I'm going to put that over to one side. We have the rules of play. Fits the box quite nicely, so it's not A4 size. It's got that glossy finish to it, and it is, what do we have, page 18, 19, 20 pages including the back cover. Let's go through this quickly. And again, we continue that cutesy artwork. We can see there as I open it up, all the components that we get in here. So lots of components, lots of vibrant color to this. Makes you want to go through it. I like that. Sometimes games do get a little bit boring with their rules and their non-coloration over the inside, but I do like this. I like this a lot. Maybe again, some more game designers watching this can take that on board for their own games when they are making them. So we have enchanting a shop, ending your turn there, and the end of game, including tiebreaker rules. We've got the abilities listed in more detail for the artisan dragons and the shops. Some clarifications that are going on there. That continues there with the fancy dragons and the companions. We have a solo mode, and lots of games have solo modes these days, and achievements that you can unlock, as it were. On the back, it would have been nice to have a quick reference guide, but instead it's a sort of credits page there as well. So lovely artwork throughout this rules book, really well set out. Very happy with that one. Okay, punch board, we have a whole lot of tokens here. And that punch board is slightly bent. I don't know if you can see that there. I don't think it's going to affect anything because of the size of these small punch outs. You can see there the double-sidedness of those. I'll put that over to that side. Some more of them in bright colors, so 2 punch boards there. We get all of these cards, and I like the fact they've used this resealable opening here, so I can put them back nicely. Let's have a look at what we get here. So we have this type of card, then we have the solo card, and different cards. I think that's for each of the players, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different colors there. And it's a 1 to 5 player game, so it looks like there'll be variation in the types of dragons that you can play with your friends. Let's have a look at these top cards first of all. So that's the back on all of the cards. Let's look at the front. We have a Draco Bell, Potable Potions, Hello Nursery, Smith Mart, Fragile Reptile, and Critical Roles. Put those over there. We have solo mode achievements for Flamecraft. If I flip that over, we get a solo visitor shop, gather or enchant. Tells you a little bit about what you're supposed to do there. Now these are our artisan dragons in each of the colours. Let's have a look at the pink one first of all. You can put that there. You can pause it. Again, it's just so each player will be able to flip that over and see what they can do. And I think that on that side, they're all going to be pretty much the same. They look identical to me. So even though they're different colors, I'm wondering if they are the same on this side. So are they asymmetric is my question. I think they're all the same, so it's just the color that's different. Okay, so in that case, we've got the pink, we've got the blue, we've got that sort of darker color, we have a green color there, we have an orangey color, purple, and red. And like I said, they all look the same to me on both sides. So once you've seen one side, you've seen them all. I'll put them back later. We have this nice playmat and a nice area for it, which goes in the box. And look at this, how we've got this insert here, and we've got coloured bits and pieces down the bottom, at least on that side for the playmat. Let's open up the playmat, have a look at that a little bit more closely. So it's rolled up. And again, I like the fact there's room in this piece of plastic so that it doesn't go in so tightly, because you know we don't always roll it up tightly enough to fit into the box that it comes in. I'm showing you obviously the back side. Let's flip it over and we'll go through it this way. I'll just bring that over there so it doesn't rustle too much. So this is a nice playmat. You can see there, I'll bring it along. So you've got all the different shops that you can visit. You've got the track there, which we've just passed. We've got another place for certain bits and pieces. So it's quite a long one. You can see there, which will go in the middle of your board gaming table. So I do like that playmat. I'm just going to put that way and throw that over there. You heard that. Lovely that they've included some Ziploc bags for storage. A few games don't do that well enough. And hopefully we'll have just the right amount and the right size bags. You can see here a couple of different size bags already, a larger one in that hand and a smaller one there. So a few smaller ones, a few larger ones. Put them back there. We've got these cards again. So I'm going to open this pack up this time. Open that up. Put that on that side this time so they don't get mixed up. Slightly different back to the ones we saw over here, I think. Slightly different. See the lighter color and the darker color. Same motif. This one had a trumpet. This one doesn't on the side. So these are all the same on the back. Let's go through these. We have the Drake of Cakes, Fogo de Char, Funky Brewsters, Oh My Gourd, Gnome Depot, Tip the Scales, La Petite Dragon, Full Plate Buffet, Spellfire Springs, Hedges and Henges, Saving Throw, Dragon Horde Bank, Guilty Treasures, Pizza Coven, Draconic Tonic, Sage of Sage, The Savage Beat, and I like the artwork on all of these, very different. Touch of Glass. I wonder if these go on those shops which we saw on the play mat or next to them. Dragon Tail Roost. So Cute. So Taylor there, sewing. Nice plays. I like the play on words that all these cards have. Dragon Alley. More and Pause. Wishing Well. Bizarre Bazaar. Flagons and Dragons. Scale Mail Post. Eternal Flame, Nunya's Beeswax, Nunya's beeswax. Okay, I like all those play on words that they've put into those cards. Okay, so we have a few small decks here. These aren't resealable, so we'll break them open in a moment. So 3 of those packs of cards. We have silica gel to stop humidity. We have these tokens, so if this would be for scoring when you reach 50 or more points, you'd flip them over. And they're wooden and they look quite nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 player colors. And again, we have 6 player dragon tokens here to go around. Again, in wood, nice and sturdy there. Let's go into these packs now. Open these up on the final roll here, so you can see everything that we get in the box. You know, I like to do this. Thank you for staying with me so far. We have on the back, we have these paws there. We've got the star there. We have the purple star there. Let's go through the purple star first, I think. So flipping them over, Joe Forgeman, Spellcast Iron, Smelting Pots. They're all different. I like that. Mirror of Truth, Heart of Flame, Ring of Destiny, Will-O-Wisp, Orcish Orchids, Wraith Rose, Hobbuccino, Elfspresso, Dwarven Stout, Empanadas, Fairies Jubilee, Creme Brulee, Smoked Gorgon, Displacer Beef, and Le Flamberge. Let's go through some of these others now. So we'll go with this more golden star now. That was the purple stars we went through. We have Semiflange, Werewares, Infernal Friar, Shard of Thra, Eye of Beholder, Saber of Light, Snapdragons, Hydroponics, Taco Salad, Rune Shine, Owlbeer, Martini, Minotarts, Satira Masu, very good, Unicorn Flakes, Fee-Fi Faux, Kraken Katsu, and Filet Mignon. So those are those cards there. I'll balance them. I won't balance them, put them there. We have these paw cards. I don't know what they are. We have Daniel, Manny, Peter, Eric, Brad, Rich, and Sandara. A lot of boys' names in there. It would be nice to see a few more girls' names. We have one at the end, I guess. Let's see if we have any more. Open this pack next. Put my knife through there. Take the plastic off. Rip that off. Chuck that up the top, out of sight. Flip it over, and we have this dark back dragon there. We have these light back dragons here with the trumpet motif at the top there. Let's go through these cards here. The light back dragon. We have Pan, Hickory, Twig, Tannin, Bright Gem, and Wingnut. That's those. Now the dark-backed dragon cards, flipping them over. Suzette, Loaf. Again, I like the fact they're all different. Cinnabon, Fondue, Cookie, Honey, and they've got that linen finish. Don't know if you can again see that linen finish, that cross-hatching. Bit hard to pick up in the light. There we go, a bit easier now. So Honey, Hot Dog, Flambe, Cutlet, Potato, Skewart, Brisket, Blossom, Lotus, Olive, Herb, Dandelion, Mulch, Earl, Thistle, Jasmine, Lavender, Elderberry, Venti, Opal Wing, Frostfire, Moonbeam, Jewel Heart, Silver Scale, Deathfang, Shale, Rusty, Coal, Patina, Flint, and Roxanne. Last deck here. We've got this sort of blue motif on the back, bit of a flame you can see there. Put the knife in there. Open this last deck now on the home run. And it looks like these are all blues. It's slightly different. I don't know if you can notice that slight different shade variation on this card. So that is interesting. Nothing different that I can see there, but it's definitely a slight shade variation. It's a bit darker there. These others are light. I don't know if you can pick that up. Slightly darker on that card that I'm showing there. Lighter on those. That's the only one that seems to be slightly darker. Oh, there's a bit of variation there as well, and on that one as well. So it's not quite as uniform as I would like. Something's gone on in the printing process there. Let's go through these cards. They're all the same. We have matches, the same on the back is what I mean. Matches, shimmer, sparkle, dazzle, frazzle, twinkle, chonkers, boo-boo, rainbow, talisman, Stephen, Todd, Sweetie, Umami, Jitters, Savannah, Gemma, Shadow, Toasty, Carney, Elix, Forest, Zircon, Ajax, Buttercup, Pinky Toe, Night Bright, Greenhorn, Sunlight, Westley, Hocus and Pocus, Starburst, Gold Rush, Taylor, and Buddy. So those are all the cards that we get. So they will all go in here. We can see we've got these smaller packs for those, and even some of the longer ones. I guess they'd be for the slightly more cards, and the smaller ones for the smaller sets of cards, like these little 6 or 7 we had here, as opposed to 20 or 30 in there. Okay, so putting them all back so I can chuck the top back on, close this up. Thank you for joining me to see what's in the box for Flamecraft. I look forward to playing this game, seeing what it's all about. That big playmat was especially intriguing, and I think will be a great centerpiece for this board game. If you like seeing what was in this box, please give me a like, a thumbs up, hit that thumbs up button. Also subscribe, that will really help me out as well, and share it with your friends so they can see what's in the box in this unboxing of Flamecraft. As always, enjoy your gaming. My name is LeMonde, signing off. Thank you very much for joining me.